We all have our own love stories, some with happy endings, while others end sadly. Sometimes, people can move on from their past relationships, but others may find themselves stuck, unable to let go. And when love turns to hate, the consequences can be devastating. Emma was one such person who couldn't move on from her past relationship. Her ex had been threatening her for years, but she chose to ignore it, thinking that he would never actually harm her. She held on to the memories of the good times they shared, and she never thought that things could take a dark turn. One night, during a blizzard, Emma found herself alone in her house, in the middle of nowhere. The winds howled like a pack of wolves, and the snow was piling up outside. She had never experienced a storm like this before, and the loneliness and fear were starting to get to her. It was midnight when Emma heard strange noises outside her house. Her home was in the countryside, and houses were isolated, so it was not usual to hear any noise at night. It sounded like someone or something was trying to break in. She turned on the lights and walked towards the front door, her heart pounding with fear. When she opened the door, she saw nothing, only the snow and the darkness beyond. She was about to close the door when something grabbed her from behind and dragged her out into the storm. Emma screamed and thrashed, but the force was too strong for her. She turned to see who was grabbing her, and she was shocked. The figure was familiar to her, and she realized with horror that it was her ex. She remembered feeling guilty when he caught her cheating on him, but she never imagined that he would come for her like this. He took advantage of the blizzard, knowing that no one would hear or see anything. He hit her in the head and put her down on the floor and started to drag her by her legs. Emma continued to scream, hoping that someone would hear her, but it seemed like no one was around. Just when she thought it was the end for her, her ex suddenly left her and ran away. Emma was confused, and it took her a few moments to realize that her neighbor had come outside to check on her. Her neighbor had been going out to meet someone and decided to check on her when he heard her screaming. Sarah was relieved that her neighbor had come when he did. She told him what happened, and he called the police directly. She couldn't help but think about what would have happened if he hadn't been there that night. She knew that she was lucky to have made it out alive, but the experience left her traumatized. And she knew that she would never be the same again.